Hello and welcome to the in-depth series of Drishti IAS. My name is Pooja Dwivedi. Do you know that there are certain documents which are missing from the National Archives of India? What are these documents? What is the NAI, National Archives of India? How do they get the documents? Is there any act related to it? What are the challenges for the current scenario? All that will be discussed from the perspective of this examination. But first of all, let us look at this offer that Drishti IAS is giving. This offer will be a 50% discount on all online, pen drive as well as test series. That is going to be available from 1st January to 6th of January 2023. And to know more about it, you can call on the two given numbers as well as you can visit the website. So that's it with respect to this information. These are the many topics that we are going to discuss step by step from the perspective of GS Mains Paper 2 and of course prelims. Let's first of all talk about the origin of the National Archives of India. The genesis of it can be traced back to 1860 when there was a need felt to relieve the offices from unnecessary documents and to share or to transfer the most important documents to a grand central archive. So, in 1889, Professor G.W. Forrest of Elphinstone College, Bombay, was entrusted the job of examining the records of the Foreign Department of the Government of India. Then, the Imperial Records Department, IRD, came into existence on 11th March 1891 and it was located in the Imperial Secretariat building at Calcutta or Kolkata now. Professor G.W. Forrest was made the officer in charge. Then, J.M. Mitra, the first Indian, was the, officer in charge of IRD in 1920. Then Rai Bahadur, A.F.M. Abdul Ali followed like this. Moving ahead, the Imperial Records Department was shifted to New Delhi in the present building in 1926 because of the shift of the capital. And then IRD was rechristened as the National Archives of India after independence. Okay, this is not before independence but after independence. The head of the organization was designated as the Director of Archives from the Keeper of Records, and Dr. S.N. Sen held the office from independence at the time of independence till 1949. The National Archives of India comes under the Ministry of Culture. What does it do? It is a repository of all non-current government records. It holds them for the use of administrators as well as scholars. It keeps and conserves the records of the government and its organizations only, and it does not consist of classified documents. So, officials claim that the holdings in NAI are in a regular series that starts from the year 1748. The archives are available in English, Arabic, Hindi, Persian, Sanskrit and Urdu. And there is also a move for digitization of it, 𝐈𝐀𝐒 portal, but as of yet, only 1,27,136 records are available for online access. The most of them have not been digitized as of yet. You have to tell me in the comment segment when was 𝐈𝐀𝐒 portal was launched, okay? When was this launched? Now, how does it receive the documents? That is also important. Under the Public Records Act of 1993, it is mandated that central as well as central ministries and departments, they are supposed to transfer records which are more than 25 years old to NAI. But of course, if they are classified, then there is not any necessity. It is up to the respective ministries and departments to ascertain what is classified information, and there comes subjectivity because every department and ministry has their own definition of classified, their own criteria to check when it comes to classification of files. So that is why there are certain documents that are missing. 151 ministries and departments are there in the country. Only 64 ministries and departments have their records reposited in the NAI. And it includes 36 ministries and departments. Which ones are not available? The document with respect to Green Revolution is not available. The 1962 war is not available. 1965 and 1971 war. Of course, because they might have been considered as classified or the government wanted to manipulate the narrative. The other important part that NAI plays a role in is regular exhibition of certain records, like the display of the declassified files on Subhash Chandra Bose in the year 2016. The more recent one was the Jammu and Kashmir saga, commemorating 70 years of Jammu and Kashmir's accession to India. Between 1973 and 2015, the NAI has held 108 exhibitions on various scales. In 2021, Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, has asked the department to ensure that war records older than 25 years are going to the archives. In 2022 alone, 20,000 files that go up to the year 1960 have been transferred, and from the time of the independence till the time of the current era, 2022, the Defence Ministry has sent merely 476 files to NAI. Now this, of course, points out to the fact that war information is pretty classified in nature. There are a lot of challenges in the current scenario apart from the subjectiveness that ministries have. Proprietary and obsolete format have become obsolete. There is also uncertainty over which documents will be necessary in the future, which will not be. Accessibility of file, as I already told you, not a lot of online format has been given to many files, many documents. That is also a problem. How can we access them? Using storage and backup effectively, the more the digitization, the more will be the need of digital equipments. So e-waste will also be generated. Planning ahead for new software, new hardware and operating system obsolescence. So these are the many challenges. Now I will ask in the comment segment the question which is related to today's segment. Let me take the names of those students who have answered the last question correctly. D was the correct answer. Neither of them were correct. So many of you have answered it correctly. Rajiv, Divya Bharti, Bindu, Janvi, Ashendra, Mukesh, Shilpa, Kavita, Meenaubi, Rishabh, Nitin, Shivansh, Pritish and Disha. Also Tushita, Rachna, Aditya, Rishi Raj, Srinivas, Anju Singh, Tripti, Shilpi, Rahul, Naveenism, Indira, Ruxana, Bhargavi, Yoshita, Nara, Harsh, then Krishna and Deepesh. You all have answered it correctly. Good job. I will ask another question. You have to answer that as well. Thank you so much for watching.